Hey there, fellow CEOs. Welcome back to the Streamline CEO podcast. I'm your host, Kara Lee, and today we're tackling a topic that's crucial for sustainable growth, increasing your hourly rate. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Increase my rate? Easier said than done, right? But trust me, it's absolutely possible, and even better, it doesn't have to mean working harder. In fact, it often is about working smarter, right? The whole work smarter, not harder. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So we all know the struggle though. You're passionate about your work, you love helping your clients, but you're constantly trading time for money. You're booked solid, yet you're still not hitting your income goals. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's a common problem. The problem has nothing to do with your work ethic. It's often the structure of your business. You're likely undervaluing your expertise and operating with inefficient systems. Today, I'm going to be sharing 3 powerful strategies to help you break free from that time for money trap and boost your hourly rate without adding to your already overflowing to-do list. All right, so we're going to jump right here into these strategies. There's going to be 3 of them. All right, so strategy number 1, we're going to specialize and we're going to niche down, okay? Now, for example, for myself, specializing in operations, niching down to a specific type of business owner, right? Online coaches and service providers. So specialize and niche down. My title is an operations specialist, okay? Just like a little side bit there. So think about it. A general practitioner charges less than a specialist, right? We're talking doctors, right? You go to a specialist, sometimes you even need to be like referred to them and all the things, right? They are big. So the same principle applies to your online business, okay? So by focusing on a specific niche and becoming the go-to expert in that area, you instantly position yourself as more valuable. When you're a specialist, you can command higher rates because you're solving a very specific problem for a very specific audience. You become the sought-after expert, and clients are willing to pay a premium for that expertise. So ask yourself, what are you really good at? What problems do you solve exceptionally well? Where does your passion intersect with market demand? Niche down, become the expert, and watch your perceived value and your hourly rate soar. Okay? Now, I'm going to go off on a little sidebar here because you've heard that niching isn't good, but you can specialize in things. Like, how do we actually do this thing? Now, I am not a business coach in that respect, right? I'm not the strategist behind the actual who you should focus on in your audience and all the things. I'm the person that once you have that down, now we're going to be able to come over here and we're going to make sure all these foundational pieces are in place for you to have the most time and have that best client journey ever. Like all of those things. We're going to make sure the systems are working for you to have that time back, right? That's how you can increase your hourly rate without actually, oh wait, that's strategy number 3. Okay, I'll get back onto it. Okay. So strategy number 2, right, is all about packaging your services, right? And I want to, a side note here before I keep going. I had to learn all of these things too. And I've asked myself this question, how in the world can I bring in more clients, boost my revenue, and still do something that I love, right? It's not always like black and white. Okay. But these are some things that you can do to help that get closer to that as you're moving forward, as you're growing and scaling, right? So the strategy number 2 is packaging your services. You can stop selling individual hours and start offering comprehensive packages. Okay. Think about it from your client's perspective. They want results, not just hours. Okay. This is still something that I am working on in my own business. How do I package everything to where it serves me and serves my clients, okay? So there's levels here, okay? There's levels. You're not just going to be able to figure all this out today, whenever you're listening to this, right? I just want you to start like noodling on it. So because your clients want results and not just hours, by packaging your services, you're actually selling the outcome, the transformation, not just your time. Okay. This allows you to charge based on your value that you provide, not the number of hours you put in. Okay, so if you can do this, you can manage to package your services in this way, you're gonna increase your revenue so much faster than if you have to be stuck in this time for money kind of like trap, right? So packages create a more predictable revenue stream for you as well, and more streamlined experience for your clients. All right. And you don't have to track your hours. Like, one of these days, I will figure out exactly how to get every single client on a package instead of hours. Every single one. So for example, I'm going to give you some examples, like some real examples. Instead of selling individual coaching sessions, if you're a coach, right, you could offer a 3-month program that includes weekly calls, personalized resources, and ongoing support. If you're a service provider, you could create packages like VIP days, repeatable services month over month, or work on a project basis. Okay. These provide more value to your clients and allow you to command a much higher price. Okay. So that is strategy number 2. All right. So strategy number 1 was specialize and niche down. Strategy number 2 was packaging your service into something that is not based on hours, right? All right. And now on to strategy number 3, the one that can truly actually revolutionize your business. We're going to streamline and automate. And you know what? That's exactly where I come in. Okay. That's where I come in on strategy number 3. This is where the rubber meets the road. Okay. This is where you reclaim your time and truly start working smarter and not harder. We're going to think about all the repetitive tasks that you do every single day and every single week, every single month. Okay. Things like scheduling calls, sending invoices, onboarding new clients. These are all tasks that can be automated. And this is going to be able to free up your time to focus on high-level activities, like actually working with your clients, okay? and not being super stressed, right? Or developing new programs to serve even more, right? This is where systems and SOPs, right? SOPs stand for standard operating procedures, become the actual secret weapon to your success, okay? And guess what? This is where the amazing Impact Hub comes into play. Okay, so inside the Impact Hub, we equip you, we meaning I and everyone else in there, okay? We equip you with everything you need to streamline and automate your business, okay? From ClickUp Mastery training with yours truly, right? I'm your resident ClickUp expert, to a treasure trove of time-saving resources like ClickUp templates and marketing automation workflows. We've got you covered, okay? There's a plethora of things in there. So imagine slashing your admin time by 20 to 30% just by mastering ClickUp or another client relationship manager, okay? Now, because I said it that way, ClickUp is a task management system, which can also be used as a client relationship manager, depending on the type of business and packages you have. But also I have another one that we talk about a lot, and it's called Moxie, and that is that client relationship manager. That's a more higher level for the coaches and service providers that I absolutely love. Okay. So side note there, ClickUp is not a CRM necessarily. Okay. So if you imagine slashing your admin time by 20 to 30% by mastering ClickUp or another system, that's more billable hours, that's more clients served, and that's a healthier bottom line. Okay, so plus our systems and SOPs will help you create a consistent client experience, leading you to happier clients, better testimonials, and increased revenue, of course. And let's not forget the incredible community of like-minded coaches and service providers just like you, right? They're just like you. You're going to find support, accountability, and some invaluable insights from these amazing humans, okay? Your peers. So we're going to accelerate your growth and reduce the feeling of isolation that can often come with running your own business. I don't know what I would do without my community that I have in the Collective Co-op. Oh my goodness, they have been like amazing over the last year and a half. And so having a community of any size is going to be super helpful. All right. And the Impact Hub is actually more than just a membership, though. I want you to keep that in mind. It's an investment in that success that you are striving for. It's about scaling your impact, not your stress. I'm going to say that again. It's about scaling the impact that you have, that you want to have on your clients and the world, and not the stress that comes from it not being structured and systematized and optimized and streamlined and all those words that I like to use all the time. So we're going to scale your impact, not your stress. All right. So here's the recap, because we want to make sure that you got it all. You're going to niche down. You're going to specialize in niche down, actually. You're going to package your services in a way that's not linked to hours specifically. And you're going to streamline the operations, right? We're going to build that foundation. And as we scale, we're going to keep adding and refining and evolving it, right? So these 3 strategies will empower you to increase your hourly rate without actually working harder, and maybe not even telling anyone what your hourly rate is at that point. It's going to give you way more time, which means you're going to have way more freedom, and which means you're going to have the ability to have a much bigger impact. So if you're ready to break free from that like time for money trap that I was talking about, right, that a lot of us are stuck in, and build a truly sustainable business, I encourage you to go ahead and check out the Impact Hub. Okay. And we're currently offering a 30-day risk-free trial so you can experience the benefits for yourself, right? So visit theproductivityimpact.com to learn more, and you can either join the wait list or join right in today, whichever it may be. That's theproductivityimpact.com. The direct link can also be found in the show notes. Okay. And remember, building a successful business is a journey, not a sprint. I'm going to say that again. Building a successful business is a journey, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and the right strategies. But by focusing on these 3 key areas, you can create a business that not only generates income, but also allows you to live the life that you want or start running toward it. Okay? All right, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. All those things are in the show notes. I'll catch you in the next episode.